beautiful blues people out there in the world. Hope everybody is doing fine. Welcome to the Bluesbastard YouTube channel, and sorry so much for being quiet for a long time. Check this out. My nose is rocking. Really nasty skin treatment that I had to do, and I didn't really feel like showing my face too much, so that's the reason why I actually didn't do some videos of late. But you know what? I said, let me just do a video without showing my face and instead concentrate on the guitar and concentrate on some really cool Gary Moore signature stuff that you just heard. Yeah, I want to take you to a ride and learn this intro of the song called Gary Mental. I wrote this song a few years back and put it on this album here, Johnny Fontane and the Rivals. Funny enough, this particular song is the one actually that performs best on Spotify and all these streaming channels. So if you want to go check it out, type in Johnny Fontane, Gary Mental, and you'll be able to listen to the whole song. For now, I just want to take you to the introduction of the song that you just heard. I want to play it for you right now again, and then take it in pieces and show to you all this beautiful stuff that is incorporated. Let me just play it again for you. Hopefully I can do it. Well, this whole piece is in F minor, and as you just heard, there are some cool licks incorporated. There are some arpeggios, some really cool bending things that I'm going to show you right now. So let's start off with the beginning. It starts off on the 5th fret of the G string. This is the note C. This is the first lick. You start off with a C here, as I said, 5th fret of the G string. Immediately jump into the 8th fret of the B string and bend up just a half step. Make sure you're in tune, because half step bends are always tending to be sharp. Not something like this, but... And once you have it, just give a nice vibrato to the note. That's the first lick. The next one, very simple. You just grab the 8th fret of the B string, go to the 9th fret, G sharp, slide up to the 11th fret to a B flat, and give it a nice vibrato there as well. That's the second part. The third part, as you could see, a little bit of repeating stuff here. So you pick here the G sharp, B flat, pull off, bend twice up to a C. Once you're up here, also bend in tune, please. I also have to correct sometimes. Grab the E flat with your pinky right here, 11th fret of the high E string. Release the bend, or I'd say rather bend again. release, go back to the 9th fret here, back up to the B flat, and finally end up here on the E, which is the 9th fret of the G string. So the whole thing. I play the whole thing from the beginning until here in a slower version. 3, 4. That's pretty much the first part. Then we jump into the arpeggio, which is a C major arpeggio. This one right here. Let me go slowly through it for you. Grab the 11th fret of the D string. Put your ring finger on the 13th fret of the D string. Pick that note and slide up to 15. Right after that, pick the G sharp here, 13 of the G string. Then you immediately go to the C sharp. Sorry. Then next one is here, 13th fret of the high E string, which is an F. Grab the F sharp. And finally 16 here, the G sharp. So the whole thing, sorry. And then coming back down is simple. This is a really cool lick by itself. Grab the F here on the 13th fret of the high E string. Bend it up to a F sharp. So, bend, rebend, C sharp, G sharp. So 13, 14, 13. And then to finish up this lick here, just slide from the 14th fret of the B string up to the 16th fret. So the whole thing again. And by the way, I'm just alternate picking this arpeggio, as you can see. Sorry. And to finish up this first whole thing, we just do like a 2-band thingy here on the 14th fret of the B string. Sorry. Reband, go to the 13th fret, go to the 11th fret of the B string, then go back up, 13 and 14, and then finally do a half-step bend on the from the C here, 13 to 14. So, sorry. Play it for you again from the beginning until there. Let me see. Oops. Where did that go now? So here we go. Well, that was the first part, and let's go immediately to the second part of this whole thing. which is pretty much exactly the same until we go to the descending arpeggio. So let me just go through the second part, which is... The only thing that changes until here is we put this E, F, E at the end of the 3 phrases in the beginning before then we go to descending arpeggio. So let me just quickly try to play that second part again. So as you could see, the first intro part and the second intro part until the arpeggio is pretty much the same, except this these 2 notes right here. So now let's just jump immediately to the descending arpeggio. We'll do it again. Well, sloppy playing. Let me go through it note by note. We start off with the pinky on the 16th fret of the high E string. Go to the 14th fret of the E string with an F sharp to the F. And immediately bend F to F sharp. This one... we had it already before. Now we just repeat. Once you're here, take your middle finger, slide down to the 11th fret of the G string, pull off to 10, and take your middle finger and roll over 11 on the D and 11 on the A string. So the whole thing. Finally, slide down to the 9th fret of the A string. Go to the F here on the 8th fret of the A string. And that's the last note of the descending arpeggio here, the E flat, before the end phrase happens. So again, the arpeggio slowly. This part right here is the actually trickiest one in my opinion, because it has to do with a lot of legato and sliding motion. So it's like almost like a trill from the 8th fret to the 6th fret on the G string with your pinky and your middle finger, these two. And then you pull off to the 5th and you grab here the B flat on the 8th fret of the D string, so the whole thing. And once you're here, you go down to the 7th fret of the D string, slide back up to the 8th, grab the C here on the 5th fret of the G string, C sharp, slide back to the C sharp with your first finger. So sorry. Slide back, go back to the 8th fret here of the D, and finally end up on that C on the G string. It's actually really stupid to explain. I hope you can get the clue. Let me play the whole thing again for you and then finish up with this video. Hopefully you liked it. There we go. Enjoy this short lesson of Gary Moore signature style licks, and promising you, as soon as my nose isn't red as Rudolph's, I would definitely continue with some more really cool signature licks. Until then, I wish you all a really great Christmas time. Take care of yourselves, stay cool, and see you next time. Bye bye.